Okay, so whenever you create your account in Azure, there is a Azure Active Directory tenant called default directory that gets created. And within this directory is a default user. And you also get connected to a subscription which you create initially when you sign into Azure and create your account. Now, it is also possible for you to create another tenant of your Active Directory. And that particular tenant can have its own set of users. And that particular tenant can either be connected to the same subscription or you can connect it to a new subscription. So let's see how you can create a new tenant in Azure and add users to that particular new tenant that we have created. So let's go to the console and let's see how this is done. Okay, so currently I'm connected to my default directory. So let's go to our Azure Active Directory and let's create a new tenant. So all that you need to do is you need to click on Manage Tenants here and you can create a new tenant. So you can see that there is a default tenant that called default directory as well as two other tenants that we've created. So let's create another tenant. So let's click on create. So this is going to be an Azure Active Directory. Now, what an Azure Active Directory B2C is something that I will explain to you in a later course. So for the time being, what we need to create is an Azure Active Directory. Let's go to our next. So here you need to give a name for your organization. Let me just call this as VLC org. And let's call this as VLC org. So our new domain would look something like this. So it will be vlcorg.onmicrosoft.com. And that's the only thing that you need to do to create your new tenant. Let's click on review and create. And it has failed somewhere. So you can see that this particular domain is already used by somebody else. So let's just call this as vlc.org1 and let's click on review and create. And this has passed. So let's click on create now. So here you need to give a code. So let's just 6G4JM. Let's click on submit here. And let's wait for a new tenant to get created. Okay, so I've got a message saying that my new tenant has been created. So let's go to our new tenant. You can just click on this. And let's try to log in using the default user. And currently I'm connected using the new tenant. So of course we can always go and check our Azure Active Directory to see whether we're connected to the correct tenant. So let's go to our Active Directory here. And here you can get the primary domain, which is vlc1.onmicrosoft. So this is basically the domain that we had created. And there is one user, and that is basically the default user we had created. Of course, you can keep adding more and more users based on your preference. So if you want to add more users, it's basically the same thing. You can just create a new user or you can create a external user based on your preference. And apart from that, the next thing that you need to take care of is the subscription. So if I go and try to create a virtual machine, it will state that you do not have any subscription. So you have two options. You can either migrate a particular subscription or you can create a new subscription. Now, let's go back to our diagram once. So if I want to migrate this already existing subscription, which is connected to my default directory that was created when I started my account, all that I need to do is I can go back to my old account. Now to go back to your old account, the most easy way that I prefer is you can just click on this, click on switch directory here, and you can switch to your default directory. So this is the default directory that was created when I created this account. So let's click on switch here. And the only thing that you need to do is you need to go to your subscription, open your subscription, and you can just change directory. So you can just click on change directory here and you can select the appropriate directory. So let's click on the drop down here and you can choose this VLC org. So this is basically the new directory that I have created. You can just click on this, you can click on this and you can click on change. And once you do that, your subscription will be transferred. So that is how you can change your subscription from your default to your new account. Now, of course, I prefer creating a new subscription and using that particular subscription. So I hope this was a useful lecture. If you have any doubts with this, please get in touch with me. I'll see you in the next.